man who friendly with his finances, you not my type of guy. You not my type of guy. I don't like no man sitting around giving away no money to no woman just because she in his presence. That don't do it for me. You ain't never been through nothing for real if you don't understand it.
What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Mr. Perfect, the Blogger. We have an interesting video today where a woman explains why she doesn't want a man who easily spends on women. A man who is friendly with his finances is not my type of guy.
Every time I hear one of the girls say, oh, I want a trick, I want a man who just give his money away because I'm a woman and he just want to enjoy my company, I already know we don't like the same type of man. I already know. That's the type of shit a man be doing so long she don't even realize she ain't even special no more. He just do it because he can. Or he just do it because he ain't really got no reason. He got to do it because he buying his way. Let me tell you something. A man who friendly with his finances, you not my type of guy. You not my type of guy. I don't like no man sitting around giving away no money to no woman just because she in his presence. That don't do it for me. You ain't never been through nothing for real if you don't understand it. I'm the type of woman, I don't see no other bitch, I don't speak no other bitch, I don't think no other bitch at all. But you want to make me mad? Tell me my man did something that set you temporarily financially free. I'm going to ruin everybody's day. Everybody. Listen, I'm the type of woman where the type of man I like, other women better like him for who he is. They just want to be around the nigga in his presence. Other women just want to be associated with him. That's the type of man that I like. Cause he just coming like that. He just got it like that. His aura speaks for him. His whole presentation speaks for him. That's the type of man I like. Not no man who just walking around talking about some, I'ma just do it cause I can and I got it like that. That's good for you, baby. That's good for you. You've been doing that shit for so long it don't even be exciting no more. Let me tell you something. When it come to me and mine, a bitch better like him just for who he is. I don't give a damn if it's 108 degrees outside and she want a bottle of water. He ain't finna give it to her.
Now, a lot of women would not like to hear that from this woman right here because, in today's day and age, everybody just wants a provider. Today's women don't really, let me rephrase this the right way. They don't really want to work hard if they don't have to. And it comes from a lot of attractive women too. So I fell victim to stuff like this before, where I felt like, oh, I had the money, and I don't want to look like I'm broke, or I don't look like a sucker, and pay for this date, pay for this, pay for that. I mean, most of my adulting dating experience has been I've primarily paid for everything because that's what society says that men are supposed to do. Well, I'm gonna tell y'all fellas something today. And you're probably not gonna like this, but I have to say this because men who lead with their wallets 9 times out of 10 get treated not so great in the long run. Meaning this, if you have to lead with your wallet and your wallet is the main thing that is screaming, I am that dude, then at the end of the day, she's not in it primarily for you. She's in it for the reward that she's getting. So when I say don't lead with your wallet, I'm not saying that you can't, do nice things and you can't, go out one time. But if the basis of your relationship is how much you're spending, and then she qualifies or quantifies how much she cares about you strictly on how much you're spending on her, you're a sucker. You are a bona fide sucker. Now, I live in the South, Atlanta to be exact, and they have something out here called Southern hospitality. And a lot of the guys out here are literally paying women's rent, buying bottles, buying dresses, doing this, spending hundreds of thousands of dollars a year just on females. And take it from me to let you know that none of that stuff works for the long run. It might work for a temporary amount of time, but for the long run, that doesn't work. So find a woman who is going to value you, respect you, and care about you without you spending that money on her. Because the women that truly cares about you is not going to trip about how much money you spending on her. Now she probably gonna want you to be financially stable and financially secure, but she's not gonna look at you and say, "Oh, you're not spending that money on me. I can't be with you." Because you know what type of mentality that is? That is a bird brain mentality. And us men do not care for birds. And if you care for birds, there goes all your bread. Because what do birds do? Birds go straight for your bread. So, what I am telling you guys, and a lot of men, I say a lot of men usually take the shortcut and leave with their wallets because there's a couple of reasons why. A man might leave with his wallet because he doesn't want to put in the work, which is fine. And that's what a lot of celebrities, a lot of rich people do. Like if you look at a lot of these athletes, a lot of these rappers and everything, they get all the girls. Why? Because they just lead them with their wallet. Because their personalities don't really add up to too much of exactly what these women want today. So they know, okay, I got to spend X amount of dollars in order to just have my fun with her and kick it to the curb. And it's very easy for somebody with money to throw money at something because they don't value money like that. So at the end of the day, if one of these women is thinking, "Oh, he values me because he's spending the money," they're not really valuing you. They're just taking the easy way out, and they're not willing to put in the work. They're not willing to put in the communication and all the time that is going to take for them to, get to the stage where they want to get, whether it's wifing you, whether it's smashing you, whether it's just having somebody to go out with. But they use their money so they don't have to put in the work. So, as a guy who's willing to put in the work, the last thing you need to be doing is leaning on your money because the money is not going to make her respect you. The money is going to make her want more of it. And if you give it up so freely, then guess what? She's gonna think, "Oh, he got it. I need more. I need more." So you have to lead with things like your personality. Lead with uh a lot of people might say, "Well, I don't have the personality, so I got to lead." Okay, if you don't have the personality, then learn how to have a personality. A lot of people say, "Well, I don't look attractive, or I'm not tall enough, so I have to do." Okay, if you're not attractive or not tall enough, why do you think giving her money is going to make her attracted to you now? She's gonna be attracted to the money, but she's not gonna truly be attracted to you. And then once that money starts drying up, guess what she's gonna do? She's gonna catch her cut. So you don't want to end up looking like Boo Boo the Fool and be feeling stupid at the end of the day because you done spent all your money and now she gone and now you got to rinse and repeat and do that again with another girl. So what you should do as a man is this: you should build your communication skills, build your personality up, build your passion and your drive in life. Your passion should not be being happy and trying to find a woman. That should not be your passion. That is just a part of life. Your passion should be your craft and what you're doing to better yourself. If it's becoming more spiritual, becoming more smart, reading more books, or just being financially secure and working a job or starting your own business and working your own business. You have to have drive and passion for all those other things. And guess what? The women will come. The woman will come when she knows that she can't knock you off your horse and your personality's on point. A woman's gonna come when she sees that you're so focused on things and you're not even tripping about even being with somebody or not. If it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, don't be thirsty for it. If you notice, a lot of guys who have all the women, 9 times out of 10, don't even be tripping on the women. So it's a subconscious thing that's happening when you leading with your money and trying to go hard to please her because she needs this and she needs that, but you're not focused on you, yourself, and your overall greatness over anything. So don't be the guy that just opens up his wallet and gives her all the money because at the end of the day, you just gonna look like a sucker. And you should have some pride about yourself if you look at the situation and be like, "Damn, man, I don't even got really nothing going for me. All I got is this money, and it feels good to be able to do this, do that." But at the end of the day, like she's not gaining no respect for you. And guess what? Another man that has more money than you is just gonna come and just pay for it and get it off your hands. So you don't want to be that guy. You don't want to end up in them circumstances. So hold on to your money. If I was you, I'd be stingy. Now, you can be stingy and still have money. Just because you stingy doesn't mean you broke. And don't let these women like get you to believe, oh, you ain't spending on me, you a broke dude. Okay, well, I'm broke. What? Ooh, yeah, start saying that. If a woman call you broke, be like, yep, I'm broke. Beat it. Like, because the same women that are calling men broke are broker than them. How is a broke person calling somebody else broke? That's like a that's like that's like a sick person looking at another person and laughing because they sick. Y'all both sick. So who's pointing the finger? At the end of the day, have some pride for yourself. Do not go and spend all these money on all these women. If you got it, you still shouldn't be spending because what hap there's no place in America where you can just get free money. You're gonna have to do something for it unless you playing the lotto. And guess what? When you playing the lotto, you're sacrificing something that's very dear to you, your own money, to hopefully win it. So if a woman gets free money out of you and she not doing nothing, there's something wrong with that. Like, what is she doing for you to get this money? And don't say, oh, she's just pretty. Oh, she's just there. Oh, she talks to me on the phone. No, because you're doing the same thing. You're talking to her on the phone. You're spending time getting to know her. I'm pretty sure you find yourself attractive as a man. So at the end of the day, if she's attractive and you're attractive, that cancels each other out. Think about all the things that you do that cancel out what she does. And if you notice that it's lopsided and you're doing more, catch your cut. Don't allow these women to play you and just say, oh, he ain't got no money because he ain't spending. No, there's plenty of dudes with money that ain't spending and that's still doing everything with that woman that the guy that's spending all that money on. And guess what? I'm not trying to brag or toot my horn, but I'm that dude. I'm the dude that don't do nothing for all of these women and get the same result that you spending hundreds and thousands of dollars on. Now I'm not saying I'm just super duper, you know, like, oh, I'm never gonna spend no money. Cause if you believe that, that's a lie. Cause I spend hundreds, I spend tons of money, but that's more so going out or courting. It's never I'm gonna just give somebody some money to here, hold this, here, pay your rent, here, buy these shoes, here, do this. No. If I'm spending any money, it's because we're doing stuff together. Either we're going on a dinner date, we're going to the movies, we're going to this theme park, we're doing that. That's the only time I'm spending money. And sometimes I feel crazy doing that. But I'm able to do that because I'm just very, very fortunate in life. But if you're not that fortunate in life, you don't need to be doing that. If you make $3,000 a month, working a 9 to 5, and you go hard, you should not be spending $200 on a date with a girl. You know why? Because you don't have to. And if she calls you broke and calls you a bum and says you this and says you that because you ain't got it, then guess what? She not the woman you need to be with. Because the woman that you truly cares about you, truly loves you, not gonna care about none of that money stuff. Because I mean, she will eventually care if you can't provide for yourself. But if you could provide for yourself, she's not looking for you to provide for her so much in the over the fact that she just likes being around you, or that she just loves you, or she cares about you, or she loves the way you look. So don't fall for the okie doke. If a girl truly cares about you, she's not gonna trip about the money part. And at the end of the day, if you're dealing with a girl that's tripping about the money part, you need to leave her because ain't no man need to be with no woman that's broke. No, if y'all both broke, there's no broke plus broke equals broke, and broke plus money equals he gonna start being broke too. So fellas, my if you take anything from what I'm telling you right now, do not date a woman who's money hungry. Do not date a woman who doesn't have money for herself, because that's just gonna be a lopsided relationship. Do not date a woman who don't got her own motion. Now, if y'all both broke and y'all both don't got no motion, then y'all for each other. But I bet you she gonna cut before you cut. And at the end of the day, make sure that you date a woman who cares about you and wants you for you outside of just the money and the materialistic stuff. Because those are the things that last. If you look at all the relationships the celebrities that's been with each other for years, 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 a lot of them women were there before that guy was rich and successful. A lot of women were there with that guy when he was sleeping in his car and she gave him a bed to sleep in. Those are the women you should be with. Now, I know it's a recession and people broke out here and people don't want to be with somebody broke, but at the end of the day, relationships shouldn't be based off finances. Relationships shouldn't be based off of what can this person do for me. A relationship should be based on how you guys gel together. How is your energy around each other? Do you guys uplift each other? Do y'all help each other? Do y'all grow together? That should be what a relationship should be based on. When people get together for a relationship, they should both add to each other's life. They should both add value. Not one guy does this and spends all his money and then she just looks around and be pretty. That's not how this works. And all the guys that's doing stuff like that, like, you guys have to understand that you're a sucker. And you will understand years later when she's not with you and she goes to the next guy. But man, we gotta do better. Men, do better. Men, stop being suckers. Even if you got money, don't have to spend it all. You see, I'm in the back of a bank for a reason. I'm here in this bank because I want to let y'all women know that us men are not the bank. We got money in the bank, and that's for us. But we are not your personal financial institution at all. So I'm screaming at the men in here. Do not leave with your wallet. Leave with anything else. If anything, and she asks you what you do, if you got to be like, nah, I'm cool, you know. You know, I don't really like talk about stuff like that. I just want you to see if you could care about me for who I am, and then see where that goes. But in the meantime, stay strong. Keep the peace. Keep your pride.